can't even believe all you guys are here tonight. This is just unbelievable. Tunes and I came up here a couple of years ago. We had a really great friend and colleague and so talented of a person, Larry Hoppin from the Orleans band. Still the one, Dance With Me. You're probably going to hear his records on the way home tonight if you turn on the radio. He passed away. We're good friends with the band and the brothers, the Hoppin brothers. And they asked us if we would come up to there's like a, what's the place where the stage goes around in circles? It's that place. Tunes and I came up here and we played with Orleans in remembrance of our brother Larry Hoppin. It was just a very emotional, a very magical night. And Peter Van Ness and his wife Vicky were there, and they saw it and they said, we gotta get JC and the Beaver Brown band up here. I said, well, we get a lot of friends up there, a lot of relatives. And so we did a little show, a snowpack show, around the corner. I think it was around the block someplace. And I said, man, that was so fun. We gotta do that again. Let's do it in the summer. And I just can't even believe how many of you guys showed up for this. This is, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is a song that we wrote, oh boy, it was back in the day. And we were recording at RCA Studios for Eddie and the Cruisers. And so the guy who was producing the record, his name is Kenny Baines. And he sang in a band called Jay and the Americans. The great thing about Jay and the Americans was, I don't know if there's any rock and roll historians in the crowd, but their producers were Lieber and Stoller. Lieber and Stoller produced Elvis Presley, they produced the Drifters, they produced so many guys from back in the 50s and 60s. And so Kenny said, recording this song, it's sort of a tribute to the Drifters. And he said, I think somebody's at somebody's knocking on the door. Can you go get the door? And I said, yeah, okay. So I opened up the door, and there is the late, great Benny King. Benny King sang Stand By Me. He sang This Magic Moment. He sang Save the Last Dance for Me. He sang so many classic songs. So and there he is. He's standing there. He comes walking in and he says, he's listening down to the track. He came to sing the harmony vocal. He said, man, what's this song? It was, he said, who wrote this? And I said, well, I did. And he said, man, he goes, this is the forever sound. This is the forever sound. He said, this sound was good 20 years ago, it's good today, it's going to be good 20 years from now. And that was what? 30 years ago. Hopefully it's still good tonight. I didn't write the first part, but I wrote the second part. I didn't write this part. It's when that sun beats down. Benny King, this is for you, man. Love you. It melts the top upon the roof. And that street gets so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Cause under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on the blanket of my baby, we played every beach bar up here that has electricity. That's where I've been.